What to Play presents 15 popular free Nintendo Switch titles of all time. Note that this list is not based on PlayScore. Rocket League. Psyonix's rocket-powered soccer game recently changed its business model to be completely free to play. Start your engines and go toe-to-toe with other players in insane vehicular mayhem. Climb the big leagues and prove your worth in its seasonal updates. Each new season brings new surprises, including new car models and some sweet customization options. Apex Legends. Respawn's spin-off to the acclaimed Titanfall series. Begin the hunt with your team of 3 and be the last squad standing in an arena of 60 people. Whether you want to take it slow or aggressive, the choice is up to you and your squad. The Switch's performance isn't really on par with the other consoles, but the option to go handheld makes it convenient for players on the go. The game is living up to its live service format, adding new content every season. The latest character, Seer, brings a more strategic twist to the battlefield. Pinball FX3. The third installment is Zen Studios' signature pinball simulator. There's more paddle-pushing fun in store for you, with more crossover franchises. Show your love for your favorite Universal Pictures franchises with a slew of new tables from the likes of E.T., Back to the Future, and Jaws. Not only will there be more tables to choose from, but FX3 also provides you with a more engaging multiplayer pinball experience. Trade high scores with friends in the asynchronous competitive multiplayer or show your mettle in the game's various tournaments. Fallout Shelter. Despite the game's radioactive chaos, ironically, this is a breath of fresh air compared to most of the titles on this list. Bethesda's popular post-nuclear franchise gets a spin-off that's far from their usual first-person shooting adventures. Shelter is a management simulator where you become an overseer tasked with rebuilding the colony inside the franchise's signature vaults. Satisfy each of your residents' needs and manage resources so you can repopulate and become the thriving community for humanity's hope. The Switch's handheld mode is perfect for this. Fortnite. Of course, Epic Games' Epic Battle Royale found its way to Nintendo's hybrid console. This pop culture phenomenon knows no bounds. Become the last squad standing and maneuver around a constantly evolving battlefield. Over the years, the game has been a haven of franchise crossovers, and God knows who the next character to come out will be. The game supports cross-platform play, so you can squad up with other friends from other consoles. Brawlhalla. If Super Smash Bros. Is giving you a hard time, Brawlhalla is a somewhat easier game to pick up. It shares the same mechanics, but less nuance with its unique roster of heroes. The goal is the same: smash your opponent off the map. Play with up to 8 players in fast-paced and goofy fights. The game is still getting support from the developers, adding new heroes every now and then, including Finn from Adventure Time and Rayman. Warframe. Digital Extreme's long-running MMO shooter has stood the test of time. Expansion after expansion, the game has evolved as an action-packed adventure in the far reaches of space. Play a space ninja and pick from a multitude of unique warframes aiming to stop evil alien races from taking over the galaxy. It's a looter shooter, so you can expect hours and hours of grinding to find that perfect weapon and armor roll. Tetris 99. Another bonus for Nintendo Switch Online subscribers. Like Pac-Man 99, this is Tetris with a battle royale twist. Compete with 99 other players in a battle of attrition. Send out Tetris blocks all around your opponent's board and become the last man, or board, standing. It's definitely addicting, and with the Switch's portable features, you'd be spending hours and hours without noticing. You could even customize your own boards for some creative flair. Super Kirby Clash. Kirby gets his own adventure for the Switch. Lead the exploits of these adorable creatures on a trip to a medieval fantasy world full of monsters and magic. Start with a class for your Kirby and join a team of other players in fending off wicked minions. It's a free-to-start multiplayer game, which means the first few hours will be enjoyed without purchasing anything. However, If you feel like you're up for the full experience, like crafting powerful gear, payment will be necessary. It sucks, but we know Nintendo isn't keen on free games. Asphalt 9 Legends. If Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is too expensive for you, then this free arcade racing title from Gameloft is a safe alternative. For starters, you get to enjoy a racing game that has great graphics. It also has responsive controls, especially when using the Switch's motion controls. Collecting fancy cars like Lamborghinis and Porsches can be satisfying, especially when competing with other players from around the world. Dauntless, a monster hunting online RPG from Phoenix Labs. If you've ever played Capcom's Monster Hunter franchise, then you would see how Dauntless took inspiration from Monster Hunter's core mechanics. It's free, which means teaming up with up to 4 people can be quick and easy. Together with your squad, hunt down ferocious beasts that roam around the fractured lands. Synergize your equipment and armor to lower your chances of getting bodied by the game's well-designed monsters. Don't think of this game as a budget version of Monster Hunter. It has gained its own identity after numerous expansions. Trove. When Minecraft meets, well, a typical MMO. It's an open-world playground where kids and adults can roam around and engage in online activities like dungeon raiding. Everything is procedurally generated, which means every encounter feels fresh. Much like Minecraft, the freedom to create your own world is also present here. Let those creative juices flow and dive into a utopia of your own making. You can invite your friends to flex your talents. Rogue Company. The surge of hero shooters continues, and Hi-Rez takes the opportunity to make its own chaotic blend of third-person shooting action with Rogue Company. Face off with other players in 4 vs 4 matches. Like in all hero shooters, you can choose from a unique variety of characters, each with their own abilities. Teamwork and constant communication with teammates are required to gain the upper hand. However, with the Switch's lack of communication features, it might take a while to get used to this game's lonely channels. It supports crossplay across all its available platforms, so you can play it whenever and wherever you go. Pac-Man 99, gaming's most iconic circular character. Moving forward from its coin-operated days, Pac-Man is now a battle royale game. Yeah, you heard that right. In this unexpected twist to the ghost-chomping franchise, you get to face off against 99 other players in classic Pac-Man gameplay. The rules are simple. Be the last Pac-Man standing. Mess up with other players by giving them more ghosts to worry about. It's a game that requires decent reflexes, much like the original arcade machine. But instead of worrying about those rainbow-colored specters, you have 99 players to watch out for. Pokémon Unite. Opening this list is a franchise no stranger to Nintendo. Unite is an odd step to the monster collecting series we've all known and loved. No longer is Pokémon grounded on turn-based combat. Now it's entirely shifted to the mainstream MOBA genre. Choose from a wide selection of popular Pokémon such as Pikachu, Charmander, Blastoise, and so much more, as they battle it out in frenetic 5 vs 5 combat. Kit your Pokémon out with cool or cute skins and watch them dominate the battlefield in real-time combat. Despite being entirely free to play, microtransactions are a thing, but players can just avoid it like the plague unless you want those free stats during free matches.